Hey guys, so I wanted to do my first tarot card reading for the new moon in Cancer on July 20th. For us in the Northern Hemisphere, if you guys are in ANZ, then you guys are already going through your Monday. Couple things before we start to pull cards. I have Instagram, which is in the bio, pulling daily cards, so definitely check that out. How I pull tarot is that or any of the oracle cards, whatever, I shuffle the cards that fly out are the ones that I read. And then I do read reversals, but it's just really what I'm channeled to do and then what the surrounding cards are as well. So yeah, I've already shuffled because it's save time. But one thing I do want to mention that with this new moon in Cancer that's happening tomorrow, or whenever you see this, it's relevant for you. New moons are all about setting intentions, planting the seeds, new beginnings, right? And so we are exiting Mercury retrograde shadow period. This retrograde has been it's been so bad. And I'm going to try not to cuss too much on this channel. I have a really bad mouth. So it's been a tough one for me especially. So Cancer, a lot of deep emotion, deep-rooted stuff that we've really had to think about and release. And also Cancers in general are extremely intuitive. So I think this is also a new moon that's asking us to feel it, really what has been deep-rooted in us, and follow our intuition, right? So, and it's crazy because the cards that flew out resonate so much with what I just said, right? So the first card, Ace of Swords. Such a badass card to get. Aces are new beginnings. So sword energy is air energy. So it's Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini type of energy, whether you are that sign and or have those characteristics or, have the sign in your natal chart somewhere. But aces are new beginnings. The sword energy, Ace of Swords, is very much cutting through the crap, cutting the fat off, having a very clear vision on what you want to do. Following your intuition and not overthinking it, right? This is a time to set those intentions, plow through. So, it's lifting that crown off, that heavy weight that you've probably been feeling, and think through what you really want to do. This is the time. Follow your intuition. It will never lead you astray. Second card, Six of Coins. Now, coins energy is obviously earth energy. It's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn type of energy. Coins are very much materialistic. It can be things that you can touch, feel, and see that you experience in this life. But Six of Pentacles is very much about being open and ready to receive. So to me, this is about following your intuition. If the universe has been nudging you to do something, be open to that. All of us, when we kind of start something new or we want to start something new, we do need to do some research and some, work on our end, right? You got to meet the universe halfway at least. So if there has been training that you've been meaning to do, YouTube videos that you've been meaning to watch, Audible books that you can download to learn more what you're trying to do it. This is the time to be open and to receive that energy. Even if it's, reaching out to somebody on LinkedIn because, oh gosh, I need your help and you're an expert, a thought leader in this space, do it because you never know where that can lead you. Be open and it will come into you, right? So, with materialistic stuff, I think a lot of people always gravitate toward money, and money is energy, right? So you have to be open to receive it and align to it. The next card is the best card. It's the Sun card. This is the most happiest card in the tarot deck. Major Arcana energy, which means that it's not energy that we can control. Major Arcana energy is definitely divinely timed. So it's something that we can be aware of. But to me, this says very clearly that, look, if you have a very clear vision, you're cutting away the crap and saying, you know what, I really do want this. I do want to start a new career. I want to look for another job. I want to get out of this relationship. Or I want to start a business. I launch a website. And then you're starting to be open to receive, to learn how to do that and figure it out. And, be open to anything, right? To learn to be the best version of yourself. It's going to grow. It's going to expand. The sun, if you're planting a seed, you water it, you nurture it, you're open to it. And the sun, the warmth of that, it's going to grow. So please do not be an obstacle. Don't be your own worst obstacle. You know what I'm trying to say. Last card, we got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands, this is like this burst of creativity, this excitement. He's looking at his staff with these little leaves coming out, almost looking at the staff for inspiration. And these leaves are like these new little beginnings, these ideas. He's thinking, God, what are all the opportunities that this could be? You know, what's at my fingertips that I can expand on? So you're going to get excited and all these ideas are going to pop out. And again, this is such a great opportunity for you. So focus on that. Nurture those ideas and it will grow as long as you continue to be diligent and you drive forward. So let's get into a couple of the oracles. And again, I've already shuffled mainly just because I wanted to save time. The last video I was trying to do was like 10 minutes long. Oh gosh. So I pulled from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart deck. And the first card that came up was Open Up. Again, this is such an two open up cards, right? Be open to receive. Be open. And then the next one is, if you can see it because my finger is in the way, Healing Begins. Now, this is such an interesting card because if you see her heart chakra is starting to burst open. And one thing that I can say is that when we really are true to ourselves and you're fulfilling something that you want to do, that you love to do, you're going to heal yourself in many ways. Now, I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to tell you what the physical aspects are. But when your heart chakra bursts open, that is such a fantastic sign that, look, you're changing, you're ascending, you're becoming a better version of yourself. Good for you. Out of the Kepler deck, now these cards, I'm kind of speechless, but I'm not because I'm not that quiet of a person. But the first one, Don't Panic, is the Coffin card. Now, anything with, if you know anything about tarot, things are in cycles, so it's like 1 to 10. 10 meaning completion, completed. Now, to me, Coffin, 1 plus 9 is 10. It means that you are ending a cycle in your life. You're ending the old way of doing something because you're open to something new. You want something new. And the next card that came after it was Occupation. So I think for a lot of people, this is going to be new career, new job. Many of us, whether you're employed or you're not, have been forced into a remote working situation because of the pandemic. So you probably had some time in your hands to really think, is this really what I want to do? If it is, how can I capitalize on it? What can I do to make it better? What can I do that makes me even more happy? So we've had time to really think about some things. So to me, this is really an end of a cycle and starting something new, whether it's a change of career, quitting a job, or starting a whole new business. Oh my God. The Great Fortune. This is the best card in this deck. And I mean, hello. Yes, it can mean abundance and material wealth. But Great Fortune, that could mean time back. That can mean more work-life balance. That can mean literally doing something that you absolutely love day in and day out. And that is great fortune, right? So, but to me, this obviously means like cha-ching, right? So from the Angel Answers deck, we got 2 cards. We got Recovery. And, to me, recovery really can mean taking time to heal yourself and to really figure out what you want. And, maybe if you've gone through some pretty tough times, take a little time and really figure out what you want to do. Become laser focused on what you want to do, what your next steps are. That's okay. We're all on our own journey and we're all doing things at our own pace. And don't ever feel that because you're not somewhere in life where you think you should be, don't think like that. You are at the right place, at the right time, under the right circumstances. Okay? Next card, Helpful People. So just a great reminder, again, to being that open and receiving. To me, there's so many people out there that want to help, so be open and search for those people. Ask around. It could be friends, it could be family, it could be colleagues, it could be, somebody that you're connected with on social media and you're like, oh man, they're doing something I want to do. Reach out to them. Also, this can mean, your spirit guides, your angels. That can also be helpful people. Tap into that. Follow your intuition. That really does, it's sending you on the right path, okay? So, thank you guys so much for watching. I really love doing these. I feel like they help. Also, doesn't matter what tarot reader you follow or you listen to or you watch, always, always, always use your common sense, your intuition. Don't ever make anyone, no one can make you feel a certain way. So if you don't resonate with me, hopefully you find a reader that works for you. But always use your own common sense, your own intuition. Tarot is fun. It should be entertainment, but it's also giving you some advice. But please use your own common sense. I feel like I just had to say that. But thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for the next video. But also check the Instagram for the daily pulls. Thank you.